Hey guys, and welcome to a brand new video here on FPL Now. Today we're going to be going over my final team selection for FPL Gameweek 38 and also the transfers that I'm thinking of making. So if you're excited for the video, drop a like down below, leave a comment, what are your final transfers going to be of the season, subscribe if you're brand new, and let's get into the video. So, starting things off, let's quickly go over how I got on in Game Week 37. Another very, very bad game week. Kind of looking forward to this season just being over because I'm just making all the absolute wrong decisions. A red arrow from 50-something K down to 86K. 38 points I finished on. It couldn't really have gone worse with the fixtures that we had on Tuesday night because I lost the City clean sheet in like the 95th minute. Cunha got benched. It was just a whole thing. But either way, finished on 38 points. Ariola with 2, Diaz with 2, Munoz with 1, Gvardiol with 2, absolutely no points from the defense there. And Bumo captaincy with a 10-pointer. Like I say, on another day, he gets a massive haul there. He gets like a double-digit haul if he scores the penalty, but unfortunately missed it. Again, it's just the way that my luck's kind of gone lately. Rogers with the 6-pointer, Salah with the 2, Saar with the 5, Murphy got subbed on because Isak was injured, so he got me 2 points. Cunha getting benched with the 1-pointer, and then Watkins with the 5 points. And then my bench, unfortunately, got quite a few points. I did make the wrong goalkeeper play. I made the wrong defender play. But yeah, Raya picked up 7. Isak obviously injured. Kivior with 7. Livramento with 2 as well. Yeah, it's just one of those things. I went a little bit differential with Cunha because I thought that Wolves were playing well. He's on penalties. Usually everything goes through him. A complete wrong decision. Decides to sign for Man United. Now starts getting benched. I hope that he plays the next fixture because it's his last Wolves game at home. But you just never even know at this point. He's probably going to get benched again, but at this point, I don't even care. Probably not going to hit top 50k unless I go a completely random captaincy shout and they absolutely smash it. But it is one of those things. And then, like I say, other players that kind of could have got me points, Diaz and Gvardiol, 95th minute clean sheet wipeout. That would have been massive. Would have been another 8 points, potentially more if they got bonus. Would have probably still been a red arrow, but would have looked a little bit better. It's just one of those things. Again, you can't really write it. Like I said, I would have gone with an Arsenal defender if I knew that Isak was injured, but we didn't know that until obviously the game. But hey, I'm only a little bit salty, but it is what it is. But yeah, 38 points, another really bad red arrow. Like I say, game week history hasn't been great lately. I think I've had 3 or 4 reds in the last like 30. I've had 3 or 4 greens. I've had 4 greens in I think like the last 13 reds. Like I say, going from rank 43k in game week 25. I don't know, just like it's not been a bad season. It just leaves a bit of a sour taste in your mouth going from 43k in game week 25, hovering around that, but just constantly kind of getting worse and worse and worse. And then obviously just now being at like 86k. It's just a little bit of an unfortunate one. Was really hoping for top 50k. It's not going to happen now. If we can get top 100k, it's still a pretty okay-ish season. But from a position of 40k, like over 10 game weeks ago, I was kind of hoping for a bit better, but I just made all the wrong decisions since then. It's how the game goes. It is what it is. But anyway, that's how we got on in game week 37. Next up, let's take a look at my final team for the last game of the season. Looks pretty okay-ish on paper, but like I say, going to be a lot of benchings in game week 38, so I'm going to have to be watching out for that. My transfers were always going to be like Saka or something like that, but now I don't even know if I can do that. There's a lot of kind of avenues I can take here, but either way, let's just go over the team as it stands right now. So I've got Raya in goal, who's got Southampton away, expecting a clean sheet in that fixture really, because I do have that double Arsenal defense, so would love that. Gone Gvardiol as well, who's got Fulham away, and I've also gone Livramento, who's got Everton at home. Again, City and Newcastle do need to win that fixture, so hopefully they put out a full strength squad. And they're not just kind of like on the beach like Liverpool are and stuff like that. So hopefully we can get a clean sheet for Gvardiol, clean sheet for Livramento, an assist or 2 would also be absolutely fantastic. But even with Kivior and Raya, even though that they're cemented for Champions League football next season, it'd still be nice for them to finish. I don't even care if it's like 0-0. I just want there to be a clean sheet just so we can get some points there. But yeah, on paper the defense doesn't look that bad. Don't have to make any transfers for it. It's absolutely fine. So that's all good. Moving on, though, is where it gets a little bit tricky because I have an injured striker. I have a striker that's going to get maybe going to get benched. And then I have a midfielder who's got Liverpool away. So that's kind of 3 issues that I've got to kind of contemplate with right now. But either way, we've got Salah, who's got Palace at home, who is my current captaincy. He's not going to be my captain. I think I'm just going to go for a massive differential captaincy. If it goes well, great. If it doesn't, we might slide out of the top 100k. But I just don't think Liverpool have been that great lately. Salah did miss an absolute sitter in the last game against Brighton that he definitely should have scored. But I just feel like they're not properly there. Like the team's just not full strength. Everybody's just on the beach because they've won the league. I don't really want to go with a Liverpool player. And a lot of people are going to go Salah anyway. So if I go Salah and he goes big, then it's not really going to affect me much. Obviously, if I go against him and he goes big, is GG's. But at the end of the day, I think it's the last game of the season. I may as well just go crazy differential. So we've got Salah, who's got Palace at home. We've got Salah, who's got Liverpool away, which it doesn't look great as a fixture, but because Liverpool are going to put like a weakened side out, just like they did against Brighton, I don't really mind Salah being in that in my team. So I'm okay-ish with that. I've got Mbeumo, who's got Wolves away, and I've also got Rodgers, who's got Man United away as well. Of course, well, Villa have to beat United really to obviously guarantee Champions League football. I feel like they could beat them in their sleep. United are just, I think they're done now, honestly. I mean, after last night's result, I just feel like they're not going to be bothered about that last game of the season. The season's over. It's a whole situation with that club. Congratulations to Tottenham as well, by the way. But yeah, I'm a bit worried about United. Obviously, I'm not a fan, but yeah, it's gonna be interesting how they kind of try and rebuild from the situation they're in right now. But anyway, Rodgers with Man United away. And then, I mean, yeah, all my problems are just up top, really. Like, Watkins is fine. He's got Man United away. He should play. No issues, because obviously Rashford can't play anyway. But then I've got Isak, who's potentially injured, and then Cunha, who potentially gets benched. In a perfect world, Cunha starts, because, like I say, it's his last Wolves game. Just let him start, let him say goodbye to the Wolves fans, whatever. And then with Isak, I hope that he's fit. It is going to be like, I think, one of those we're going to find out last minute, maybe. There are a couple of Newcastle leaks usually, so hopefully we get some information there. If we don't, obviously I'm just going to start him, and then if he doesn't play, then maybe Murphy comes off the bench. I'd maybe start Murphy over Cunha, but I just, like, Murphy's playing as a wing-back now. I just don't really like the positions that he's in. Obviously, if Isak doesn't start, then maybe the team gets changed a little bit, but that is another direction I could go. I could just go triple Newcastle against Everton, and then just bench Cunha. But then if Cunha starts, though, I'm going to be kicking myself because I feel like he could go big against Brentford. So that's the thing. Like, it's his last Wolves home game, so that's kind of why I want to play him. And he is a massive differential as well, so I'll probably just end up playing him. If he gets benched, he gets benched. It's one of those, like I say, the season's kind of done anyway. And then on the bench, we have Areola, who's got Ipswich away, Murphy, who's got Everton at home, Ruben Diaz, who's got Fulham away, and then Munoz, who's got Liverpool away as well. So that's what the current team looks like. Again, main issues are Isak and Cunha, who both potentially might not be playing in that last game week of the season. So let's take a look at my transfers. So finishing things off for today's video, my final transfer of the season. I've got 5 mil in the bank. It's very likely just going to be a midfield transfer. And I could make a midfielder transfer. I could get rid of somebody like Murphy and then just play a 3-5-2. And then maybe just play Watkins or Isak. If Isak doesn't start, then Cunha comes off the bench. That might be one thing that I do contemplate doing, because I'm either going to be bringing in Saka or maybe even Bowen at this point. Like, to go crazy differential, I could bring Bowen in and then captain him, and that's something that I'm generally thinking of doing. Like, he's on a bit of a hot streak. The guy's on a bit of a hot streak. He's got 6 goal contributions in his last 5 games. They've got Ipswich away. If it was at home, I would definitely do it. But the fact that it's a away fixture, I'm not sure about, but it could be a massive differential captaincy. He's 14.9% owned. I feel like that's going to go up a lot by the time, obviously, that Game Week 38 rolls around. But I feel like he could go big, you know. And I'll probably get rid of Murphy as well, just because he's maybe only going to get about 60 minutes. So that's why I don't really want him in the team. So I'll probably go Bowen, who I know is going to like start, play 90, everything like that. And then the team doesn't look too bad. It's a 3-5-2. And I mean, I could still do 3-4-3, and then it's just between whether I play Sarr or Cunha. I mean, I'm going to start Isak, so whoever I don't start, if Isak doesn't start, then somebody comes off the bench for him. So maybe I just do that. I could go Saka as well. I've got enough money to go Saka if I want to, and then captain him. So maybe I do that. I just haven't really decided yet, but I need to bring in one decent midfielder, I think, out of those two. I think I've nailed it down to either Saka or Bowen, so it's one of those that are coming in. It's probably just going to be one of those final day decisions, really. Saka might even get benched. He's unlikely to, but he could. I mean, he's not got that many goals this season. Again, fair play that he has been injured and stuff for a large portion of it, but I thought he had more goals than 6. So, yeah, might go Bowen, might go Saka. Haven't decided yet. And then just play a 3-5-2. Play Sarr, because I know he's going to start. He might come off early. His minutes are alright-ish. I mean, he did get 62 against Wolves, which isn't great. Again, it's another player that... I mean, I could just get rid of Sarr instead of Murphy and just play Murphy, because he does have the better fixture. And then just hope that he starts and gets 90. But that's just one thing that I could do. It's either Sarr or Murphy going for Bowen or Saka, and then either play a 3-5-2 or a 3-4-3. Probably going to be a 3-5-2. Start Isak, bench Cunha. Cunha comes on because if Isak's fit, he's going to start. If he's not fit, he's not going to be in the squad. So that's just something to think about. But I don't know, because they have to win that game. We'll see what happens there. But yeah, and then it's between Murphy and Cunha really who I start. So I might even just do a 3-4-3 and just hope that Cunha starts. It's his last Wolves game, so I'd like to think he starts. But anyway, that's going to be kind of like my transfer thoughts, my transfer plans for the final game week of the season. Probably is going to be my last video for this season as well. We might make a video going over the season. I don't really know. It's not really been anything of a crazy season, so I don't think people would really be bothered about that. But yeah, probably going to be the last video of the season. So a massive thank you to all the support this season. Really, really appreciate it. We'll be back game week 1 for the 2025-26 season. We'll obviously go over loads of what was it called? Pre-season videos and stuff with your game week 1 prices and everything like that. But as of right now, best of luck with game week 38. Hope you get a massive green arrow, and I will see you in the next one. So until then, peace.